So in today's video, I'm going to be bringing up and discussing a bit of a different topic, and this is the Season Pass versus crates or microtransactions, whatever you want to call them. So any game nowadays will always have some sort of paid content in it, and with Battlefront 2 it's microtransactions, but obviously with Battlefront 1 it was the Season Pass. So the question I see everywhere is which one is better. Now in this video I'm going to be giving my opinion, but I know not all of you will agree with me, so let me know what your opinions are in the comments section. So let's start off with the Season Pass from Battlefront 1. It included 4 DLCs which had 2 heroes with each one, loads of weapons, loads of maps. It was pretty good if you bothered to pay the money for it. But there's the problem straight away. You had to pay for this separately. You didn't get the Season Pass with the full game, as you all know, and it caused a lot of controversy. Now the thing that annoys me the most about the Season Pass is actually the heroes, because I love playing as heroes in Battlefront. I'm sure a lot of people do as well. In fact, I know a lot of people do as well. And here's the problem. With Battlefront 1, if you just own the base game, you can only play as 6 heroes. Whereas with the Season Pass, you can play as an additional 8 heroes, giving you 14 overall. Now that is wrong that you get more of a choice with the Season Pass than you do without. Now let's move on to maps. Obviously we had Outer Rim, we had Bespin, Death Star and Scarif, and they all brought us additional maps. Should you have to pay for them? In my opinion, I don't think you should. I think the things you should have to pay for in games should be customization, but not maps. I think they should just be free for everyone. Now let's take the Bespin DLC for example. It arguably brought some of the best maps to Battlefront, which were absolutely incredible, but half the community couldn't play on those maps. Another thing is blasters and star cards. When you come up against someone with the shot grenade or disruption, and they could go up against someone who maybe doesn't have that DLC, and that would give them a disadvantage, and the person with the DLC is the advantage. Now my main problem with the Season Pass is that it is sort of an easy excuse for developers to make half a game and then say, you know what, you've got to pay for the rest of it. Now let's take a minute to just solely focus on Battlefront 1. Forget a campaign because we didn't get one. Let's just look at Battlefront 1 and everything we got. So the Battlefront 1 base game, plus everything we got in the DLCs, if that came out as the full game back in November 2015, I would have been happy because that's so much content. What went wrong is when they broke it up into 2, it split the community, and that's why I don't like Season Passes, because it just splits the community. So that's my opinion overall on that aspect. Let's move on to microtransactions, which I will admit I'm sort of more for in this situation. I still don't like them, but I'm leaning towards that side of things. So Battlefront 2, all DLCs are free. That is absolutely fantastic. No restricting the community with heroes, maps, weapons, anything like that. They're off to a great start. Then microtransactions. Okay, you have to pay for these crates, but it's not restricting the community at all, because everything you can get in these crates you can get by playing the game. Could you get anything from the DLCs by just playing the game in Battlefront 1? No, you couldn't. You had to pay, but in Battlefront 2 you have the option to pay or not to pay. So overall, microtransactions doesn't limit any of the content to certain players. It's a great idea. But what's the catch with it? What are the downsides to microtransactions / crates? Well, it's money. That's all it ever comes down to with games now, money. So as soon as Battlefront 2 is out, someone could just go and spend loads of money and then overall just have all this great stuff in the game straight away, while other players have to work towards it. So it comes down to the more crates people open, the more money they spend, the better stuff they're gonna get. Then people who have to work towards it, yeah, once in a while they might get some good stuff out of it, but they're gonna have a lot of disadvantages when playing Battlefront, and that's the truth. I don't care what anyone says, it's gonna happen. So microtransactions is still a pretty bad idea, but companies do understandably have to make money, and this is the far better way to go about it. These crates will not split the community. Yes, some people are going to have better stuff than others, but overall it shouldn't be too much of a problem and people will learn to deal with it. So there are my opinions. Once again, another video done. I hope a lot of you agreed with me on this, as I do think microtransactions are much better than a Season Pass, but let me know, as I said at the start, in the comments section. Do be sure to like the video if you enjoyed. Your support is greatly appreciated, and subscribe if you're new, as we are approaching 5,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for watching this video, and until next time I will see you all in the next video.